Hey VC, what's going on? Chris back here. Sunday afternoon. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing. Wife's taking a nap. I'm just listening to some tunes here. Listening to one I got in Italy, actually. Bonco. This is self-titled, I think. So, good album. Starting to get into them a little bit more since I got back. So, but thought I'm gonna make like a series of videos. I got just kind of a rock, pop kind of video, and then I got an actual blues video I'm gonna do, and then also I haven't had a jazz video in a while, so I'm gonna do a jazz video. So, anyways, I'll get going here. Most of these are estate sale finds. I'll kind of tell you if they're not, but most of these are. The first one, if I see these, I always got to pick them up. And this one was a little bit of an upgrade. It's Meet the Beatles. This is a stereo copy. I have a mono as well. Everybody knows about this album. I Want to Hold Your Hand. Saw Her Standing There. Great album. And like I said, I think I paid $3 for that, so I can't let it sit there. And just like these, the next two. Not one, but two, a mono and a stereo. I only had a stereo, and this one is actually an upgrade for me. The mono sucks. Someone had to sign their name, but other than that, it's still a good copy of it. One of my favorite, it might be my favorite Beatles album, actually. I was trying to think about it, but Michelle, one of my favorite songs of all time. I don't know, just a great album. Obviously, you guys probably all know about that. I'm not going to go into too much detail. This one I was really surprised to find at a estate sale. I just kind of saw it sitting there. I'm like, it seems kind of weird. Most estate sales are people retiring and stuff like that. And, you find Beatles and Stones and stuff like that, but you never find Radiohead and Rainbows. Okay, I'll take it. This is from like 2008. The album came out in 07, I think. But 2008. It was never released. It was just a download album. But then it started selling really good, so they ended up putting it on vinyl and CD and other media formats. But it's a really good album from Radiohead. Enjoyable listen. Nude is a great track on here. What's another one? Falling Into Place, I think, is another one on here. Tom York, as always, sounds great on there. So if you haven't heard it, obviously pick it up. But I'm feeling most of you guys have probably heard it. But next one, Rolling Stones. Got Live If You Want In, or Want It, sorry. Just a collection of, it's on London. On the London label, like most of their stuff, later stuff. But just a great album, live album, obviously. Recorded live at Royal Albert Hall. It's from, not sure what year this is. I think it's, 66. 66 got Under My Thumb, Get Off My Cloud. Nervous, Time Is On My Side. I mean, got a lot of hits on it, but great condition. And I had that album, but it was just super beat up, so that's nice to have that one. Next one was a MJ album I didn't have. This is Farewell, My Summer Love. I had to do some research on this. I had never seen this album, really, but I guess Motown, after he left, still had some songs that, they had recorded from a period of time, 72 and 73, that they just wanted to re-release to capture some of his moments, I guess. So, and they kind of remixed them to make them current, because they were recorded in the 70s, and this wasn't released until 84. So some of them are a little funky, but some of them are good. The title track, Farewell, My Summer Love, is probably the best song on here. It's Michael Jackson. You gotta have it. Next one, Rod and the Cobras. I'd never seen this. I love surf music. I'm originally from California. I like the Ventures. I like Dick Dale. I like the Beach Boys. I mean, Jan and Dean. So I had never seen this before, and it's got a lot of tape on it, but the vinyl's in good shape. This is their only album from what I could, see, and they do some covers on here. They do Surfing Safari, Surfing USA, but it's a great album. I really enjoy it. It's kind of like The Ventures a little bit, but like I said, they do a couple covers on there. But I'd never seen it, and anything I'd never heard of, I usually pick it up just because it ends up being pretty good, and that's obviously in my wheelhouse with surf type music. So next one, Genesis. Genesis album I did not have, and then there were 3. Sorry about the glare. I'm trying to. These Blake sleeves are sometimes get so much glare on. This is from 1978 on Charisma. Obviously, something on Atlantic as well, or a branch of Atlantic. But it's a good album. Trying to think here. Oh, I think this is the first or second album after Steve Hackett left the band. Follow You, Follow Me is a great track on here. The Ballad of Big, I also enjoyed that one. Great album. Like I said, I didn't have it, so I'm not necessarily trying to complete my Genesis catalog, but I try to get as many as I can. How about Wilson Pickett, The Wicked Picket? Great album. Now this guy, I'm definitely trying to complete his catalog, but I can't get them all. But as I find them, this is on Atlantic as well. Great album. A lot of covers on here. Mustang Sally, Time Is on My Side. But it's a great album. This is from 1967. Great soul music. Most of you already know about Wilson Pickett. Kind of looks like Eddie Murphy there to me. Like New Jack, or that's Wesley Snipes, New Jack City. But great album. Glad to have it. What more can I say? It's Wilson Pickett. Next, I got a couple of Supremes albums. I Hear a Symphony. Once again, more covers on here. This is obviously on that Motown label. The Unchained Melody, Yesterday. Thought there was one more cover. Anyways. This is from like their 8th album or something like that. 1966, it says here. So, there's a lot of Supreme albums. I try to get all the ones with Diana Ross, obviously, but sometimes I can't get them all. The next one I don't see very much from the Supremes. Don't really know the reason for that, but this is their 3rd album, A Bit of Liverpool. They didn't press as many of these for some reason as other Supreme albums. I'm not sure why. They do a lot of covers of, like it says, out of Liverpool. So they do a lot of Beatles covers. Hard Day's Night. They do House of the Rising Sun from the Animals. Can't Buy Me Love. I Want to Hold Your Hand. That kind of thing. So it's a great album. Is it their best? I don't think so. I like original music for the most part. And the last 2, I got some rock albums. Frank Zappa, Sleep Dirt. That's from '79 on Discreet. Not a Zappa album that I see like a whole lot, so I was really intrigued when I saw it there. This is, I believe, the whole thing is. I've only listened to the first side, but I think the whole thing is instrumental. It is an enjoyable listen, and I mean, I'm not a huge Zappa fan, but I'd have to say this is a good album. So pick it up if you haven't, or give it a download and try it out first. Next one, or last one, I should say, Alice Cooper. Welcome to My Nightmare. This kind of tells a story of a kid having a nightmare, and a pretty good little album from Alice Cooper. Not my favorite from him again, but still some good songs on here. It's from '75 on Atlantic, and let's see here. There's some kind of creepy songs on here a little bit, but overall, I have to say it's a decent album, not great. I do like the cover though. The cover art was kind of cool. Anyways, that will complete my rock and pop finds for this last week or so. So stay tuned, and I will get a jazz and a blues video up here shortly. So, alright guys, thanks.